Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Smart Spending for Seniors. We're part of the lively later life community.
Ready to be here.
Here, our whole focus is really on empowering you with, savvy financial insights. We want to help you navigate your later years with confidence and purpose and, well, genuine joy. Today, we're taking a deep dive into something that I think can really enhance retirement. We're talking about diversifying your income streams.
Yeah, and I imagine that's a subject that hits close to home for quite a few listeners. I mean, for many of us, retirement means living on a fixed income.
Right.
And that can sometimes feel a bit, well, tight, can it?
It sure can.
But what if you could do more than just manage? What if you could actually, thrive? What if you could build in that little bit of extra financial wiggle room?
Exactly.
And maybe not just out of pure necessity, but maybe to chase after new passions or explore dreams you've had for ages or just feel a bit more secure day to day.
That sounds ideal.
That's really what we're digging into today.
Yeah.
You see, earning extra income in retirement, it isn't always about just covering the basics. Often, it's about funding those hobbies you finally have time for, or building up a cushion for, life's little surprises. Unexpected costs always seem to pop up.
Don't they just?
Or simply giving your budget more flexibility so you can really savor these golden years. Maybe you're just curious about low-risk ways to make your savings work a bit harder.
Right.
Or perhaps you've been thinking about how to turn something you love doing anyway, a passion, into a small, enjoyable income stream that brings satisfaction and a bit of cash.
That's such a great way to frame it. And it really reminds me of a chat I had just last week, actually, with Sarah. She's a retired teacher, lives out in Victoria, BC.
Okay.
And Sarah absolutely loves gardening. She's got this amazing talent for growing specialty herbs and these really vibrant heirloom vegetables. Beautiful stuff.
Wow.
So she started taking her extra harvest down to the local farmer's market on weekends. But what really struck me was why she was doing it. She was super clear this wasn't about replacing her pension or anything like that.
Right, not a necessity.
No.
Yeah.
For her, it was all about creating what she calls her hobby money.
Hobby money. I like that.
Yeah. Specifically, she wanted it for art supplies. She's really gotten into painting lately.
Oh, fantastic.
But even more than the money, she just talked so warmly about the social side of it, being at the market, chatting with people.
The connection.
Exactly. She found so much joy in that and connection and just feeling really productive and part of her community again.
That's wonderful.
So Sarah's story, it really made me think about all the different ways, the creative ways people can earn a little extra. It goes way beyond just, traditional work in retirement.
It really does.
Yeah.
And Sarah's experience, it's not just a nice story, is it? It's a really powerful example.
Yeah.
It shows that for so many people, earning a bit extra in retirement isn't just about the dollars and cents. It taps into something deeper, like that human need to stay engaged.
Right.
To keep contributing your skills, your wisdom, and finding a renewed sense of purpose.
That sense of purpose, yeah.
And all of that, of course, it works together beautifully to boost your overall financial well-being, too. It really speaks to the satisfaction you get from exploring new things, maybe even things you loved doing years ago, or finding totally new interests.
So for everyone listening right now, does Sarah's story resonate? Does it connect with maybe your own experiences or ideas you've been kicking around? We always love hearing from our lively later life community. So what's maybe one way you've successfully earned a bit of extra money in retirement that you actually enjoyed?
Yeah, what worked for you?
Or perhaps what's one idea you're feeling inspired to maybe explore now after hearing this? Please do share your tips, your insights in the comments section below the video.
Absolutely.
Your experiences, your questions, they're so valuable. They honestly help all of us find new possibilities and, inspire each other. That's what this community is all about.
Precisely. And that feeling of shared discovery, that empowerment, that's really why we're doing this today. We really believe that a lively later life should be full of prosperity, yes, but maybe even more importantly, full of choice.
Choice, yes.
So think of this deep dive as your guide to smart, accessible, and often genuinely enjoyable ways to bring in some additional income during retirement.
Okay.
We'll cover the whole spectrum, really. From clever ways to turn hobbies you already love into, actual cash.
Right.
To figuring out flexible work options and even demystifying some of those low-risk investment choices that can make the money you already have work a bit harder for you.
Right.
More passively.
So, our chat today, it's really going to focus on finding opportunities that fit smoothly into your life, your lifestyle, things that use the skills and wisdom you've gathered over the years,
Hmm.
and ultimately feel comfortable and fulfilling for you. The main goal here isn't just talking about making money, it's about giving you the knowledge to boost your financial well-being, but without sacrificing that peace of mind you've worked so hard for.
Exactly. Peace of mind is key.
So get ready to empower yourself with some creative strategies designed to help secure your financial future. Let's really get into the art of diversifying your retirement income.
Sounds good. Where should we start?
Well, let's kick things off by really understanding why. Why is adding extra income streams in retirement such a smart move?
It's more than just a nice to have, isn't it? It feels like a strategic step.
It really is. It's proactive. It moves you beyond just, managing your finances month to month towards building something more resilient, more dynamic, and frankly, just more enjoyable for your retirement years.
Okay, so what are some of the key benefits then?
Well, there are quite a few, and they really enhance the whole retirement picture. First, and maybe the most obvious one, is the incredible gift of financial flexibility.
Right, more wiggle room.
Exactly. Having that extra bit of cash can genuinely change your daily life. It means more freedom for things you want to do, like travel. Maybe exploring some of Canada's amazing national
Oh,
parks.
lovely. Or finally taking that cruise you've dreamed about. Or maybe visiting family overseas.
Mhm.
It lets you indulge in hobbies without feeling guilty. Buy thoughtful gifts for birthdays or holidays. Or just have a bigger, more comfortable buffer for those inevitable, unexpected costs.
Yes, they always find a way, don't they?
They do. A sudden home repair, maybe a higher than expected heating bill after a cold snap, or even an unexpected medical expense. This extra cash, it's not just for the bare necessities, it's for living life more fully.
I can definitely see the peace of mind that comes with that extra cushion. It's not just about the fun stuff, it's also about buffering against those financial pressures that can creep up.
Precisely. And that flows right into the second big benefit, inflation protection.
Ah, yes, the rising cost of everything.
We've all seen it, haven't we? How the cost of living just keeps climbing. It affects everything from your morning coffee at Tim Hortons
Definitely noticed that.
to groceries, gas, you name it. Now, your Canada Pension Plan, CPP, or Old Age Security, OAS,
Mhm.
they might be fixed amounts or maybe only see small increases each year.
Right, they don't always keep up.
Exactly. So additional income streams can act as a really crucial buffer against those rising costs. This extra income helps you maintain your purchasing power.
So your money goes just as far.
Right. It ensures your comfortable lifestyle isn't slowly chipped away by inflation over time. It's like a proactive defense against that sort of silent erosion of your savings value.
That's a really practical point, and probably one people don't always think about. But, okay, beyond the money side of things, you mentioned there are other benefits too, non-financial ones.
Absolutely. And these can be just as impactful. The third point is gaining a renewed sense of purpose and engagement.
Ah, okay.
Retirement brings wonderful freedom, but also often a lot more free time. And while that's great initially, many people eventually find they miss the structure,
Mm-hmm.
the mental challenges,
Mm-hmm.
and just that feeling of contributing that their job used to provide.
I can see that.
So staying active and productive, maybe through some income-generating activities, can give a really powerful boost to your mental and emotional well-being. It gives you a reason to get up, a project to focus on.
Something to look forward to.
Yes. And the satisfaction of knowing you're still using your skills and experience, this kind of active engagement is a great way to combat boredom or feeling a bit adrift. It brings back vitality.
That makes a lot of sense. And I imagine these kinds of activities often lead to more social interaction too, which is so important.
We absolutely do. Which brings us neatly to the fourth benefit, social connection.
Okay.
So many of the income-generating activities we're going to talk about naturally involve interacting with other people, whether you're, say, selling your crafts at a market,
Like Sarah.
exactly like Sarah, or
Right.
maybe tutoring a student, or even just dealing with clients online. These opportunities can really help fight off potential isolation.
Which can be a real issue sometimes.
It can. This allows you to build new friendships, maybe strengthen ties in your community, and just enjoy that stimulating back and forth of human interaction. It's not just about the money. It's about enriching your social life, feeling connected.
That connection really is priceless, isn't it? Especially later in life. And finally, you mentioned that peace of mind again, that feeling of security.
Yes, the fifth benefit, and maybe one of the most comforting, is simply reduced stress.
Ah, yes.
Knowing you have that extra financial cushion, maybe a steady little income stream coming in, It can significantly ease worries about money.
Takes the pressure off.
It really does. It means you don't have to second-guess every little purchase or live in fear that one unexpected bill will derail everything. This improved financial security frees up your mental energy.
So you can actually enjoy retirement.
Precisely. Focus on enjoying life rather than being constantly nagged by financial anxieties. It brings a real feeling of calm and control and empowerment over your financial situation.
Now, I just want to jump in and be really clear here. We are definitely not saying everyone needs to go back to a full-time job.
Oh, absolutely not. Unless that's genuinely what you want.
Right. The whole idea here is finding opportunities that fit with your desired retirement lifestyle, that complement it, enhance it, rather than taking it over. They should be flexible, often enjoyable, and rewarding ways to add to your comfort and satisfaction.
That's such a critical point. And to help folks visualize this, we sometimes use our LL kick concept.
Yeah.
Think of your retirement income like a financial garden.
A financial garden. Okay, I like that analogy.
Yeah. So your main supports like your CTP, your OAS, maybe existing savings or pensions, those are like the sturdy, reliable trees in your garden.
Got it. The foundation.
Exactly. They provide the structure, the consistent shade, the dependable base. But adding these diverse income streams from hobbies, flexible work, smart investments, that's like planting vibrant flowers and delicious vegetables alongside those trees.
Ah, adding variety and richness.
Precisely. They add beauty, incredible variety, extra nourishment to your life. They make your whole garden more robust, more resilient, definitely more beautiful, and much more fruitful.
Yeah.
It's about creating a richer bounty, beyond just the basics. They make the garden truly flourish.
Okay, now this next area, I have to admit, I find this one particularly exciting because it really captures that lively, later life spirit, I think. It's all about getting paid for doing things you actually love.
Yes, imagine that.
Turning a passion project into a source of income, it totally changes how you think about earning money, doesn't it? Makes it less like a chore and more like just continuing your interests.
Absolutely. And think about it. Many Canadians hitting retirement age have spent decades honing incredible skills, developing unique talents, deep passions, often without even realizing they have market value.
That's true.
Retirement is the perfect time to leverage all that built-up expertise and creativity. Let's start with crafts and arts. If you love knitting complex sweaters or painting landscapes, maybe making unique jewelry, or you enjoy woodworking, there's a real market out there for your creations.
People appreciate handmade things.
They really do. You could start by selling at local craft fairs or seasonal markets. They're often buzzing with people looking specifically for unique handmade items.
That's starting point.
Then there are online marketplaces like Etsy that gives you a huge platform, potentially global reach right from your home. You can ship across Canada, even internationally.
Wow, yeah.
And don't forget small, independent boutiques in your own town. Many love featuring local artisans, often on consignment.
Good idea.
And here in BC, we're lucky we have so many vibrant artisan markets. Think places like Granville Island in Vancouver, or community centers often host pop-up shops. Great, low-key venues to test the waters.
And it's not just visual arts, is it? I mean, we all know someone who's an amazing baker or makes incredible jam.
You're absolutely right. If you're fantastic in the kitchen, maybe you bake incredible bread or pastries, or you make specialty jams, preserves, maybe unique sauces using local stuff. You can definitely sell those locally. Think about a small stall at your neighborhood farmer's market. They often seek unique food vendors.
Right.
Or maybe partner with local cafes, small grocery stores, or even sell directly to neighbors and friends, perhaps through a local Facebook group or something.
Delicious way to earn.
It is.
Yeah.
But, and this is really important, you absolutely have to check your local health regulations about preparing food for sale from home.
Ah, good point. Food safety.
Critical.
Yeah.
Most areas, like under Vancouver Coastal Health or Fraser Health here in BC, have clear guidelines. You might need permits or inspections, even for small-scale stuff. It's for everyone's safety.
Okay, noted. And what about those with green thumbs, the amazing gardeners out there?
Definitely potential there, too. If you love gardening, you can monetize that passion in a few ways. You could sell excess produce, especially if you have a great crop of something popular, like organic berries or special herbs.
I'd sell the surplus.
Or you could propagate plants and sell seedlings, potted herbs, maybe popular perennials.
Little plants, yeah.
And beyond selling things, you could offer your expertise. Offer gardening advice or even hands-on help to people in your community, planting, weeding, maybe basic design or maintenance. Lots of people would gladly pay for skilled help.
That's super practical. And thinking about people with professional backgrounds or maybe strong academic skills, their knowledge itself must be valuable.
Hugely valuable. Tutoring or consulting is a fantastic way to leverage that deep expertise. If you're strong in a subject like math or language or music, you could tutor students of all ages.
Helping with homework, exams.
Exactly.
Mm.
Or if you had a specialized career, marketing, HR, engineering, finance, whatever it was, you could offer consulting services to small businesses. Help them tackle challenges you mastered years ago.
Project-based work, maybe.
Often, yes. And a really inspiring example here in BC is seniors in Vancouver tutoring new immigrants in English, often through community centers.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It really is. Provides vital support, cultural connection, and a meaningful income stream. It's about sharing wisdom and making a real difference.
That really is fantastic. Okay, time for an LL Smart tip here, I think. When starting any of these creative things, it's easy to get carried away with excitement, right?
Definitely. You want to dive right in.
But our advice is always start small. Treat it like a pilot project. Test the waters first.
Good advice.
Make a few items or take on just one or two clients. See what actually sells, what services people really want, and importantly, what you actually enjoy doing long term.
Find the sweet spot.
Exactly. Before you sink a lot of time or money or energy into it. This way you can tweak things, gauge the market, and adapt as you go without taking big risks. It's about smart, gradual growth.
Excellent point. Okay, so moving beyond hobbies, let's talk about the broader world of flexible work opportunities. There's a lot out there that can fit really well into a retirement lifestyle.
Right. Not necessarily turning a passion into a business, but finding actual jobs that fit.
Exactly. Roles that offer engagement, income, but without that rigid 9-to-5 structure.
Okay, so what kind of things are we talking about? Traditional roles, maybe?
Well, think about part-time retail or customer service. You might be surprised how much businesses value the experience, the reliability, the people skills that older workers bring.
That's true. Maturity and dependability.
Absolutely. And these jobs often have flexible hours you can tailor. Imagine working a few shifts a week at a local bookstore, sharing your love of reading,
That sounds nice.
or maybe a neighborhood hardware store where all those years of fixing things around the house are actually valuable knowledge. Even a friendly coffee shop could be a good fit, social interaction, steady pace. They often appreciate that calm, stable presence.
Okay, that makes sense. And what about leveraging specific career skills again?
Well, that leads us back to consulting, but maybe in a slightly more formal way than just advising neighbors.
Yeah.
If you had decades in a specialized field, say marketing, HR, engineering, IT, finance,
Deep expertise.
you're perfectly placed to offer that expertise as a consultant. Often it's project-based, or maybe a retainer for specific advice.
Hmm.
You apply your hard-won wisdom to business problems, but on your own terms.
Setting your own hours, your own rates.
Exactly. High-value advice, when and where it's needed, without the daily grind. Many retirees find this incredibly satisfying. Keeps the mind sharp without the full-time stress.
And then there's the whole online world, isn't there? That's opened up so much.
Oh, massively. Online gigs offer incredible flexibility, often right from home. If you're a good writer, clear and concise,
Maybe good grammar.
yes, you can do freelance writing or editing. Businesses, blogs, websites, they always need quality content. You could write articles on topics you know well or polish up documents for others. If you're organized and good with admin tasks, maybe virtual assistant work, helping small businesses or entrepreneurs remotely with things like scheduling, emails, data entry, even social media updates,
Supporting them from home.
then there's online tutoring. That's huge right now. If you know a subject, well, maybe English is a second language, math, science, another language,
You can teach anyone, anywhere.
pretty much via video call. There's enormous demand globally,
Yeah.
especially for teaching English, often with flexible hours to suit different time zones.
Interesting.
And for those who prefer more straightforward tasks, maybe less interaction, there's data entry or transcription. Inputting info into databases or typing up audio recordings. Platforms connect you with work, though pay rates can vary quite a bit.
Okay, lots of computer-based options. What about things that get you out of the house?
Good question. For people who enjoy driving and have a good record, driving services are an option. You could do ride sharing like Uber or Lyft in bigger cities. Or, maybe more relevant for this audience, offering local transport specifically for other seniors. Rides to appointments, grocery shopping, social events. It's a valuable service, builds community connections, and you set your own schedule.
That sounds really rewarding, actually.
It can be, and for animal lovers, pet sitting or house sitting.
Ah, fun.
Yeah, earn money looking after someone's pets in their home or just keeping an eye on the house while they're away. Often flexible, very rewarding if you love animals, and provides a needed service. Websites like Rover or Trusted House Sitters connect people, or just local networking.
Okay, so here's another LLL kick concept popping into my head. It feels like all these opportunities, they're really about repurposing your wisdom.
I love that phrase, repurposing your wisdom.
Yeah. All these years of experience, the skills you've honed, the insights you've gained, they aren't just memories. They're current valuable assets.
Absolutely.
Assets that can keep enriching your life and, yes, your bank account too. It's about seeing the value you still bring and finding creative ways to share it.
Beautifully put. So we've talked a lot about active ways to earn hobbies, flexible work. But earning extra money doesn't always mean active work, does it?
No, that's right. There's the whole other side, making your existing money work for you.
Exactly. Smart, low-risk investments.
Right.
This is about generating passive income, letting your capital grow and contribute without needing constant effort from you.
And this area is really appealing for many seniors, I think, because preserving capital stability, that's often the top priority, isn't it?
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Which is why a classic and still incredibly popular option for Canadian seniors is guaranteed investment certificates, or GICs.
Right, GICs, everyone knows about those.
And for good reason. They offer a guaranteed rate of return over a fixed period. That predictability is golden. Your principal, the initial amount you invest, is completely protected.
Very low risk.
Extremely low risk, especially compared to, say, the stock market's ups and downs. And you can get them easily from banks, credit unions, trust companies, all across BC. Very accessible.
Okay, but the money's tied up for a while, right?
That's the trade-off, yes. Less liquidity. Which is why understanding strategies like laddering is important.
What's that?
It just means buying multiple GICs with different maturity dates. Maybe one matures every 6 months or every year. That way you always have some cash becoming available regularly. You get the security and some access.
Ah, clever. Okay. What else is low risk?
Well, technically not an investment, but high-interest savings accounts, or HISAs.
Right. Better than a regular savings account.
Much better interest rates, usually. They won't make you rich quick, but your money earns a decent bit of interest while staying totally accessible. Great if you think you might need the cash relatively soon. Immediate liquidity is the key benefit there.
Makes sense for an emergency fund, maybe.
Exactly. Or short-term savings goals. It's a simple way to get some return on cash you need easy access to.
Okay. Now, what if someone's okay with a little bit more risk than a GIC, but still wants income?
Then you might look at dividend-paying stocks or exchange-traded funds, ETFs.
Dividends. Okay.
If you invest in solid, established companies with a history of paying dividends, you get regular income payments, usually quarterly.
Like getting a share of the profits.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
The key is research. Choosing stable companies or ETFs that hold a diverse mix of them. Look for those dividend aristocrats companies that consistently increase their dividends year after year.
Any Canadian examples?
Historically, major Canadian banks, big utility companies, telecoms, have often been reliable dividend payers. But again, research is crucial. This gives you income from the stock market, but hopefully with less wild fluctuation than growth stocks.
Okay. And you mentioned ETFs too.
Yes, exchange-traded funds.
Yeah.
Some ETFs specifically focus on collecting dividend-paying stocks, which gives you diversification automatically. Instead of picking individual companies, you buy a basket of them.
Got it. What about real estate? That always comes up.
It does. But direct ownership can be a hassle. That's where real estate investment trusts or REITs come in.
REITs, right. Heard of those.
These are companies that own or finance income-producing properties, shopping centers, apartment buildings, office towers, etc. The beauty is you invest in the REIT, not the physical building.
So no dealing with tenants or repairs.
Exactly. No landlord duties. And REITs are legally required to pass most of their income through to shareholders as dividends. So they often pay out quite high, regular income streams.
So you get real estate exposure without the headache.
Precisely. Income potential, diversification, without the direct management burden.
Okay, that sounds appealing. Now, this feels like the perfect spot for a really important LLL smart tip. When we talk investments, even low-risk ones.
Yes. What's the tip?
Always, always, always talk to a qualified financial advisor before making big decisions.
Absolutely critical advice. Couldn't agree more.
They can help you understand the risks, make sure the investment fits your goals, your overall retirement plan. Seriously, don't invest in anything you don't fully understand. Knowledge is your best protection here.
Well said. Okay, so let's say someone started earning a bit extra, maybe selling crafts or doing some part-time work. What about the less fun part, taxes and rules?
Ah, yes. The necessary details. It's crucial to understand the tax implications and any regulations. Knowing this stuff upfront helps you manage things properly, maybe even optimize your earnings, and definitely avoid nasty surprises later.
Right. No one likes surprises from the tax man.
Definitely not. So let's start with the basics. Income tax. Generally, pretty much any money you earn in Canada selling crafts, part-time wages, investment interest, consulting fees, it's usually considered taxable income.
Okay. So you have to report it.
You do. It needs to be reported to the Canada Revenue Agency, the CRA, on your annual tax return, which means record keeping is essential.
To keep track of everything coming in.
And everything going out related to earning that income. Keep good records of all income sources and, just as important, any related expenses. This makes tax time way easier and helps you claim deductions you're entitled to.
Okay, so reporting income, how did that work exactly? Does it matter where the income came from?
Yes, it can. When you report income, the specific form or line on your tax return might differ. For example, income from selling crafts or consulting might be self-employment income. You'd likely use a T2125 form, statement of business or professional activities.
All right.
Whereas interest from a GIC or dividends from stocks, that's investment income, reported differently.
Got it. Now, something really critical for seniors specifically. How does extra income affect government benefits?
Huge point. The impact on benefits. You have to be aware that earning significant extra income could affect income-tested government benefits. The big one is the Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS.
Right, for lower-income seniors on OAS.
Exactly. GIS is designed to help top up OAS for low-income seniors. If your net income goes above certain thresholds, your GIS payments can be reduced, sometimes significantly, or even stopped altogether.
Ouch, that could be a shock.
It could be a very unwelcome shock. So it is absolutely vital to know what those income thresholds are. The CRA website has that information. Understand how extra earnings might impact your benefits before it happens.
Okay, really important homework there. What about if a hobby really takes off and starts looking more like a proper business? Any BC-specific rules?
Good question. You might run into some business formalities in BC. If it becomes a regular small business, you might need business name registration through BC registries, especially if you're using a name other than your own legal name.
Like Sarah's Superb Herbs instead of just Sarah Smith.
Exactly. And depending on where you operate, you might need a municipal license. Cities like Vancouver, Surrey, Kelowna, they usually require a business license to operate legally within their boundaries. It covers local bylaws, zoning, safety stuff.
Okay, local rules too. What about sales tax? GST-HST. Ah, yes, GST-HST, another key thing. In Canada, if your annual taxable sales from your business activities go over a certain threshold, currently it's $30,000 in any 12-month period.
Okay, $30,000.
Then you generally have to register for, collect, and remit GST or HST on your sales. It's a threshold you need to watch as your income grows because it brings extra paperwork filing returns regularly.
Okay, that sounds like a lot to keep track of.
It can seem like it.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our LLL smart advice on all this tax and regulation stuff.
Please, some reassurance needed.
Don't let it scare you off. Seriously.
Yeah.
Don't let the complexity stop you from exploring ways to earn extra income. It might seem daunting, but it's manageable.
Okay.
The absolute best place to start. Just track everything, every dollar in, every related dollar out. A simple spreadsheet, even a notebook, works wonders.
To get it written down.
Exactly. When you're unsure, ask an expert. Talk to a qualified tax professional or an accountant.
Right. Don't guess.
No. They can clarify your specific obligations, help you navigate the system, and importantly, find deductions you might be eligible for, which can lower your tax bill.
Good point. Save you money, potentially.
Definitely. And remember, here in BC, many community centers and libraries offer free tax clinics for seniors during tax season. That's a fantastic resource for personalized help.
Excellent tip. Free tax clinics. Good to know.
So there we have it, our fantastic, lively, later life community. We've covered a lot of ground today, haven't we? Exploring this dynamic world of diversifying retirement income.
We really have lots of different ideas.
Smart, accessible, often really satisfying ways to earn a bit extra and make these golden years even more prosperous and, well, fulfilling.
And just to recap, whether it's turning that hobby you love into a little income stream,
Mhm.
or finding flexible work that fits your life perfectly, or making your savings work smarter with low-risk investments, all these strategies, they're really about empowering you,
Empowering you, that's the key word.
giving you more financial well-being, more choice, more freedom, and that all-important peace of mind to live the retirement you really want.
And let's not forget, the benefits go way beyond just the money, don't they?
Absolutely.
It can lead to finding new purpose, staying connected and engaged, and just adding that extra layer of security and richness to your already lively later life. It's about living richly in every sense.
Well said. So if this deep dive helped you out today, maybe gave you some new ideas or inspiration for earning money in retirement, we'd love it if you'd give us a thumbs up.
Yeah, let us know.
It really helps our channel reach and support more people in our wonderful Lively Later Life community. And please don't forget to subscribe to the Lively Later Life channel. Hit that notification bell too so you won't miss any more episodes in our Smart Spending for Senior series or any of the other great content we create just for you.
We really do love hearing from you all.
We absolutely do. So tell us in the comments, what's one way you've earned extra money in retirement that worked well for you? Something you'd recommend?
Or what's a new idea you heard today that you're maybe thinking of exploring now?
Share your tips, your questions below. Your insights honestly could inspire or help someone else who's reading. Let's help each other out.
Absolutely. And as you think about all these possibilities, maybe just consider this. What long-forgotten skill or maybe a quiet passion that you have is just waiting to be reawakened, not just for the income, perhaps, but for a whole new chapter of purpose and connection.
Food for thought.
Indeed. Until next time, spend wisely, earn smartly, and keep embracing your lively later life to the absolute fullest.